So, welcome back to another episode of the High Alpha Shoot Show. I'm your host with the most, Dr. BoA, aka Book of Alpha Running Me. I appreciate you, man, for joining me here in the AlphaSphere, the one true place left on not only this platform but the entirety of social media, strictly for, by, and with men. But not any men, the best men. As you can see, the topic for today is 10 ways you're being beta with your woman or your women if you live in that polyamorous life. The bottom line is this, man. You have to understand two things. You are not the prize unless you treat yourself like the prize. You're not the prize just because your ass is a man. Every man is not the prize. You don't wake up and just because you got a penis in your pants, you say, well, I'm the prize because I'm... No, you have to embody the prize mentality. You can't just walk around and say, hey, you're a woman, I'm the man, I'm the prize. It doesn't work like that. You have to look at yourself, whether a woman is involved or not, and be the prize. You have to be the prize in the workplace. You have to be a prize in the business realm. You have to be the prize in every facet of your life. You can't pick and choose where your ass is going to be the prize at. And so I say this. The fact that most men don't truly believe they're the prize. If somebody got to tell you you're the prize, you don't believe you're the prize. You see what I'm saying? If you didn't know you were the prize until you heard somebody on YouTube tell you you're the prize, you're really not a prize because you don't think you are. Mars Alexander, Nappy Assassin. Jose Navarro, what's good, bro? I appreciate that. DeRay Vicious is in the building. So I want to talk to you guys today about some ways that men are being beta with their women. And if some of these things apply to you, man, hey, man, so what? Grab a hold of your life, make adjustments. Because men say a lot of the time that you have to think about other things. You have to think about becoming the best version of yourself. And yeah, you have to think about that. You have to always grind and become the best version of yourself. But still, if that's going to end with you interacting with women, if you don't change your fucking mindset, you're just going to be a paid nigga with a fit body that still get mistreated by women. You know what I'm saying? Money and building yourself up doesn't help you with women unless you change your mindset, your outlook. So you got to understand this, man. A lot of times when you hear a man say, well, I don't deal with these problems, or a man who if he's gotten to his money and he's situated financially, he says, I don't deal with these problems, it's because women view him as a trick. You don't have to deal with those issues when women view you as a trick. You know what I'm saying? Like when you got plenty of resources to spend, it's a different ball game for you. Like, yes, a woman is willing to act like she's submissive if you breaking bag with her, man. You know what I'm saying? If she can score the bag off you for acting like she's submissive or being obedient, shall I say, then it doesn't really matter. That shit don't mean nothing. It don't mean that you got it mastered. It don't mean that every man who gets money is gonna want to live that life you live. You have to view yourself as the prize before you get money. You have to view yourself as the prize before you build your body. You have to view yourself as the prize because of who your internal man is. This shit ain't about making no money. It ain't about no career. It ain't about no women. It's about who you are internally. And there are some things that a man who is strong internally will not do when it comes to women. King 4, Chris Riz. What up, Riz? So let's get into this. 10 ways you're being beta with your woman. Jose Navarro, I appreciate the super chat, brother. I appreciate the $10 super chat. Jose Navarro starts off the super chat. I appreciate it, bro. Lamar Prince, I appreciate that. So let's talk about this first thing. The number one way that let's do these backwards. The number 10 way that men are beta with their women is when you lead with your wallet. You see, when you lead with your wallet, you automatically become a utility. And no man who is viewed as utility can deal with a woman from a position of power. Utilities are not power. You can't be in power if a woman views you as a useful utility. That is not how this works. So when you lead with your wallet, you pretty much tell a woman two things: that she's so great that she's worth you paying for, and that you as a man have so little value that you need to give her yourself and pay her to accept you. I say that again. When you lead with your wallet, you're telling a woman two things. You're telling her that she is so great that you think she deserves pay to spend time with you, to be with you. And you're also telling her that you as a man feel like you bring so little value to the table. You are such a disgusting sack of shit that you should give her yourself and pay her to take you. How beta is that? See what I'm saying? When you think about these things, man, leading with your wallet is the easiest way to make sure that you can have women around you. I'm not going to lie about that. You can have women around you from all facts of life if you lead with your wallet. You understand what I'm saying? That's the reality of it. You know what I'm saying? If you lead with your wallet, you appear more like a wealthy man. You appear like a well-off man, but I'll be perfectly honest with you. And this is the reality of it. I don't care if I look like $1 million. That don't mean a broad getting a quarter. But when you lead with your wallet, you want to look like $1 million. But you don't stop there. You actually go through with the paying of the woman. So she never respects you. She never loves you. She never reveres you. She'll never submit to you. She'll obey you. You understand? Because at all times she wants something from you. And if a woman wants something from you, of course she'll obey you. She'll play whatever role you need her to play in order to win that Oscar award that's in your wallet. You see what I'm saying? Your money, your credit cards, their Oscar awards. And every time she wants one, she'll put on her acting chops and will prove to you that she's worthy of you tricking off on her. Bad Boy TV is in the building. Salute to you, my brother. Butte Wing. Another thing is this, man. That leads you into doing anything for sex. There are men out here who would do anything for sex, man. Anything. And that's cool if you want it that bad. But my thing is, all men don't have to do anything for it. So why are you willing to do anything for something that other men don't have to do anything for? You're willing to do everything for something that most men don't have to do anything for, or that many men don't have to do anything for. How does it benefit you in the large scheme of things? And see, when you're going to find out as we get into this list that this isn't about what a woman thinks about you. It's more about what you think about yourself. You cannot be the man that you're supposed to be if you don't view yourself in a high enough regard, man. That's just the bottom line. And there's nothing more realistic than that. It is just the reality of what we're saying here, man. It is real. And if any man tells you anything opposite this, man, he's attempting to mislead you intentionally. That shit is not real. You cannot lead with your wallet. And you cannot be willing to do anything for sex. Man, there's some men out here who will literally do anything for sex. And we're not talking about something that send you to prison. We're probably talking about something that send you to hell. May not send you to jail, but it send you to hell. Man, how are you willing to go inside a man's home and be in his bed with his woman? See what I'm saying? How are you willing to be anywhere with another man's woman? You know what I'm saying? How are you willing to take a fucking flight 20 hours to go get some sex? And that may seem crazy to you, man, but cats be flying all out of the country just to go get some sex, man. They can say they be going over there, they be kicking it. But yeah, you be going there, you be kicking this shit. You got to be there for a week. You might as well kick it. But you be going over there and you be getting a fly spot and you really be going over there to see some chicks. Man, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. And this is real talk. It ain't too much I'm finna do for no sex, man, but show up. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't finna do too much for sex, but show up. Too much more than that, man, is too much. I feel like I'm getting whooped. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm already getting the raw end of the deal. If I do anything more than show up, I'm getting the raw end of the deal. And I don't take well to the raw end of the deal, man. I really don't. Nagoon's 100. What's good, bro? D Money 253. What up with you, homie? Appreciate it, homie. Yeah, keep grinding, bro. Keep grinding. So, when you think about the man who leads with his wallet, just think about leading with your wallet. You see a woman and you automatically try to assess how much it's gonna take for you to get her. Money now. How much money it's gonna take. Nigga, women are a bill to you. You know what I'm saying? Women are a bill to you. That's what the fuck they are. Women are someone who when you see women, you think about, how much it's gonna, you start putting that shit into your financial planner. You know what I'm saying? You call your accountant and say, hey, I got a new bill that's going to cost me $1,000 a month. And it's called the female bill. Go ahead and put that in my account and just set me up an account to just draw that out of. You know what I'm saying? There are cats who live their lives like that for real, man, because they don't understand how beta that shit is, man. Jose Navarro, I appreciate the super chat, brother. Jose Navarro back again with the super chat. Appreciate it, brother. $20 super chat. Another thing is this, man. And this is a big one that men do because they're so desperate, man. This reeks of desperation. It reeks of nothing more than desperation. Life of Alpha Astrology. What's up, homie? I see you in the building. You know what, bro? It's very possible. It's very possible. Number 3 is willingly overvaluing a woman's positive attributes to make up for her flaws. You'll be surprised how many men do that. A man would date a woman with 5 children by 6 men and say, but she takes good care of her children, man. She's a great mother. Yeah, she's a great mother, but none of the children are yours. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. She's a great mother. Wonderful. Great mothers are hey man, they're far and few in between. So if you know a great mother, give her my kudos. You know what I'm saying? Give her my props. Tell her props from Dr. BoA for being a great mother. But when you willingly overvalue her positive attributes to make up for her flaws, that means not only are you settling, you're settling for something so low from your standard that you have to create a reason to settle for it. Think about that. Think about, you already have a mindset to settle for something, but what you settle on is so far beneath your standard that even when you settle on it, you be like, damn, I gotta think of something else to fix this. I'm settling too low. How the hell low can you go if you have a mindset of a settler to settle too low? You know what I'm saying? When you think about this, man. And there's other things. Just like you meet a woman who ain't got no children, but she had 3 abortions. Yeah, you're gonna overlook that. Yeah, man, she ain't want no children, man. She was busy, man. She was, something happened to her and all that. And you making all these excuses, man, for her, man. You said, but she ain't got no children. Yeah, that's cool. Well, what if she ate them? You know what I'm saying? You feel the same way about a woman who eat her children? Nah, man. It's not the same thing, but it is the same thing. You see what I'm saying? These things are so similar that you can't deny the similarities. You can't deny the fact that these things exist within the same wheelhouse of female thought. And so they should exist in the same wheelhouse of your male thought as well. I'm telling you, man, it's crazy out here, man. It's crazy out here. And men do that one all the time. There are men out here who are married to women that had more flaws than they knew. Man, they knew that this wasn't the woman they should have married, but they married her anyway because they convinced themselves that her flaws could be overlooked. You know what I'm saying? They convinced themselves that, let's say you meet a woman who's overweight, she talking about, well, when I had my baby, I gained weight and I just couldn't get it off. No, you couldn't get it off because you didn't try to get it off. If you tried to get it off, it'd be off. You know what I'm saying? Well, I tried. I did everything. I was going to the gym. I was eating right. Well, how many calories were you eating? I don't know, but I was eating right. How the hell you know you were eating right if you don't know how many calories you were eating? You see what I'm saying? That's the reality of it, man. but she nice and she's sweet. Well, most overweight chicks are nice and sweet. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to be mean and get it away in the world when you already have a physical issue that people aren't very fond of. You know what I'm saying? So when you think about this, man, and you have to be willing to turn the best woman down in order to get the best woman. You have to be willing to turn down the best deal at the business table in order to get the best deal. If you want the best, you got to be willing to turn it down until you're sure it's the best. You see what I'm saying? You got to always prize yourself and say, you can do better. You understand? Even when you have the flyest woman you ever had and she about her money and all that, you still never tell yourself, I think I found the one. Because when you declare that you think you found the one, basically what you're telling yourself is, I can't do any better than this. And what woman must you meet who's so great and wonderful that you tell yourself, I think I found the one. I can't do any better than this. You know what I'm saying? And that's the reality of it, man. Golden Child, Tanner Davis, the Italian Lewis, man. That's a crazy story. Another thing is this, man. You're beta with your woman if you accept shit you know you don't like just to keep the woman around. If the woman is disrespectful and it irks you like a mug and you keep her around. If the woman falls off on her hygiene and you don't like it and you keep her around. And this is a bad one. This is one many men do. Find out the woman cheated on you and you keep her around. I've seen men stay with a woman, man, who had a baby, man, that he took care of, man, to find out the baby wasn't even his. He stayed with her. You can never be that type of man. You can never be the type of man that's going to take abuse from a woman, man. You can never be the type of man that says, okay, well, I got another woman so she can have another man. And old beta male, simp man Jonas be coming in the chat and be coming in the comments, man, saying, well, if you want to have two women, then she should be able to have two men. You got to be fair. Fair to who? Fair to her? Fair to her is having her with me. That's fair to her. Letting her have, the ultimate access to me to be able to soak up all this information, to be able to soak up all this guidance and leadership. Hey, man, that's fair to her. You're a beta male if you feel like whatever you want, a woman deserves it too. Because you believe in a 50-50 relationship. You believe that you're equal. You understand? And if you believe that, man, you don't deserve to be around alphas. You don't deserve to be around men. You deserve to be somewhere where you get taken advantage of by women. That's what you deserve. So any man who accepts things he doesn't like just to keep a woman is off his rocker. Literally off his rocker. Let's say you're a man who want a woman who ain't got no children, then you meet a woman, she got 2 children, and there your ass is, man, about to marry her when you already said that's something you didn't want. You hated that. Well, how come you don't hate it now? Because men would do anything for good sex, man. You know what I'm saying? That they'll do anything. They'll accept anything. They'll downplay anything, man. They'll take anything that they encounter and make it much more positive than it is in order to keep a woman, man. And you tell me how crazy that is, man. You have to view yourself as the prize. And I don't mean just cliche, because you hear me say all the time, you're the prize. You hear other men say all the time, you're the prize, or you read that you're the prize. I'm talking about because you look in the mirror every day, and the man you see in the mirror is the prize to you. That's how the whole prize thing works. If you're the prize, then you know you're the prize, with or without someone else's approval, with or without a woman's approval. You know you're the prize. Cats be letting women disrespect them left and right, man. Talk to them all crazy, man. Put hands on them, do all that, and they just sit there, man, and deal with it. Because they believe you're supposed to accept things you don't like just to keep a woman happy. That's what they believe. Because first they believe you can make a woman happy. If you believe you can make a woman happy, you're going to do any damn thing it takes to quote unquote make her happy because you truly believe you can make her happy. But let me tell you something about making a woman happy. If her ass ain't already happy, you can't make her happy. You ain't God. Only God can make happiness, make sadness, just create it out of thin air. If you can't get that, well, you can't get what you need or what you want out of a woman, then she shouldn't even be around you at any point. And I ain't talking about jumping through no hoops and working all hard to get that shit either. I'm talking about you get it because you're you, because you're the prize, because you come around, you know you deserve it, and she knows you deserve it, so she gonna give you what the hell you deserve. But men are too busy being beta with women. See what I'm saying? They're too busy being beta with women. Woman talk, well, I should have did this. You know, you hear think about all the R&B songs that came out. Some chick made an R&B song called, I think it was Keisha Cole made a song called She Should Have Cheated. Then you got that chick, Queen, the chick actually off YouTube. She got a song called Medicine. Get a dude that takes his own medicine. And man, let me tell you something, man. Women flock to songs like that because, truth be told, a woman wants to give you what you give her, whether it's good or bad. And any man out here who accepts something negative from a woman because she wants to give it to you, because she feels like you deserve it, because you did it, because whatever you do, you should be willing to take it back. No, bullshit. We two different people. They're just like whatever I give, I don't want that from you. If you want affection and you want romance and all that right there, I don't want that. You understand what I'm saying? I don't want it at all. Don't ever bring it to me. So to say that what I want, I must give, or what I give, I must be willing to receive, it's just rhetoric, man. You know what I'm saying? It's wordplay that women like to use in order to throw a man off balance. But if you always on balance with platform shoes on, she can't throw you on balance. You might wobble a little bit, but your feet ain't gonna move. You're gonna keep your foot, and the pivot foot ain't gonna come off the ground. You understand what I'm saying? Another thing is this, man. You believe you can change a woman. Now, granted, hey, man, people change every day. People change and become someone else, but see, that's not change. People don't change, people grow. You understand? People don't change. People uplift themselves. People allow other people to uplift them. You see what I'm saying? Clink Scales is in the building. What up, Clinks? I see you in the building, homie. Clinks, I appreciate the super chat. Let's take Clinks for example. Clinks is a personal trainer. You know what I'm saying? I'm a trainer. Clinks Clinks understands this. You don't change people. You can't change a person. You know what I'm saying? You simply can't change a person. What you can do is help a person improve. Now, what's the difference in improving and changing? Improving, well, let's go with changing. Changing is when a person's mindset changes. Change is internal. You can't change on the outside unless your ass go to a doctor to get some damn plastic surgery. Yeah, if a brow got A cups and she come out with some D cups, yeah, she changed. You understand what I'm saying? But when you're in the gym working your body, you don't change your body, you improve your body. You improve your body to the level that your body's supposed to be, but you're still the same body. It just looks the way the fuck it's supposed to look. You see what I'm saying? That's it. Jose Navarro, I appreciate the super chat, man. Jose Navarro, man, dropped off the big super chat. Fit the bones, man. I appreciate it. C Bug is in the building. What up, C Bug? Salute to you, homie. So when we talk about changing, you can't change a woman. If a woman is content with who the hell she is, You're wasting your time trying to change her. But beta male simp manginas do it all the time. They see a woman, she's got some things going on in her life, in her mind. Man, you'll be surprised at how many of these boys throw their cape on, man, and any woman that's been through anything in her life, man, they want to come and be Captain Saver. You know what I'm saying? No matter how many times you say, don't save her, she don't want to be saved, they still come through and want to try to save her, man. You know what I'm saying? I keep Project Pat on repeat in my whip, man. When I just roll up on them, as soon as I see them put the cape on their back, man, I just start blasting it. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Don't save her. And you know what they do, man? They roll right up and do the thing that they always do, because they believe you can change a woman. They believe if a woman is a thought, you can change her. No. Even a thought never changes. She just runs out of thoughting options. A 20-year-old thought has options. A 20-year-old attractive thought has options. A 40-year-old thought, not so much. A 50-year-old thought ain't got nothing but memories. You understand what I'm saying? 50-year-old thought can barely be a cougar at that point. But that thought mentality is still there. So changing a woman is what a beta male goes in and tries to do, but that shit never takes place. You simply can't do it, man. You can't do it. You know what I'm saying? I don't even understand it. Lawrence D. Adams is in the building. The OG homie Lawrence D is in the building. What up with you, bro? You simply cannot change a woman, but beta males go into it all the time with the idea that they can change a woman. And that's one of the most beta things you can do. If you're just joining me, man, I'm your host with the most, Dr. BoA, aka Book of Alpha, running me. I appreciate you, man, joining me here in the AlphaSphere. Today's topic is 10 ways you're being beta with your woman, or your women if you live the polyamorous lifestyle, which I myself do indulge in. So I say this, man. Next thing is this. When you translate, like, you can't meet a woman. You know the crazy shit, you meet a woman, man, and she give you a long rundown of what she was to the men before you, of what she was in her last relationship, how wonderful she was, how great she was, and you know the beta male simp mangina will take that shit in and say, man, I think I found me a good woman. How in the hell you know she a good woman? You base it on credentials that you don't even know about. Unless you didn't talk to the man, you have no idea if any of that shit she's saying is true. But the beta male will take that information from that woman and he will put it in his head, and everything she says that she gave, whatever, man, he'll say, well, I'm gonna get that. He's in his mind. He's already wrapped his mind around the fantasy, man. Once you start thinking in fantasy terms, man, you transition from beta male simp mangina into feminazi, man. You know what I'm saying? You have the mind of a feminazi at that point. You know what I'm saying? You become feminine. So that way she could present any fantasy to you at that point. Man, a woman could tell you all the amazing sex she's always gave men and all that, man, how amazing she is, man. Man, you get some top from her, man, you realize, man, her teeth must be big. She must have too many teeth in her mouth, man, because she can't keep her teeth off your wood. You understand what I'm saying? But in your mind, you thought, and then you'll deal with that. Man, let me tell you something. You know how many men have been getting top from a woman, man, and her teeth were scraping them the hell up, and he ain't even got the balls to stop her? He ain't even got the intestinal fortitude to stop an unpleasurable situation, man. See what I'm saying? This is what men must understand. Women are a wonderful resource. They're a wonderful resource of fun. They're a wonderful resource of relaxation. They're a wonderful resource of pleasure. They're a wonderful resource of finances. You know what I'm saying? If you really on top of your game. But what they are not is honest about who they are, honest about their intentions, honest about the possibilities. They're simply not. They want to present you with what they think you want. Steve on the East Coast, I appreciate the 2-bone super chat. Homie said, preach, brother. No doubt, Steve, I appreciate it. Gene Diggs, I appreciate the $5 super chat, man. Appreciate it, brother. So when she tells you what she's done in her past, I mean, so what? You know what I'm saying? That doesn't mean you're going to get that. It simply doesn't mean you're going to get that. You could, but who shit. You know, but you're gonna base your hat on that. That's why I tell men all the time, man, you gotta make her work. You gotta make her work. Motherfucker be talking about, I'm gonna take her on a date. That's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna take her on a date. That's another thing, man. Whining and dining to get sex. Nigga, I am not finna wine and dine no strange woman that don't know nothing about, man, just in order to get no damn sex, man. What I look like? Cause 9 times out of, man, listen, a lot of these brothers don't even get no sex. You know what I'm saying? They just be dating women. They be serial daters, man. They just be dating women. And they be these same dudes be talking about, man, women use me for dates. Yes, she uses you for dates because you give her dates that she don't deserve. Tell me, anybody in the chat, give me one good reason why I would take a woman that I just met on a damn date and wine and dine her at some fly ass restaurant and go kick it with her and let her eat on my dollar and do. Tell me one good reason why in the hell I would do that. We ain't gonna even get into these niggas be taking women on trips that they ain't never had no intimacy with. Tell me one good reason why I would take a woman I just met on a damn date. Mr. Cater, I appreciate the super chat. Mr. Cater says, peace to the OG, make it plain. No doubt, bro. I appreciate the super chat. I can't think of one damn reason, man. Listen, I sat down one time and tried to think of a reason. And I said if I could think of a reason, I was going to take a woman on a date. Man, that shit was 3 years ago, man. I still ain't took no woman on a date. I can't come up with one good reason. Not one. You see what I'm saying? The thing is this. If we're on man, let me tell you something. If you're on a date with a woman, it better be a reward for some amazing sex. You understand? It better be a reward for some. And man, this is something, man, we learned in the hood, man. We wouldn't even feed a chick, man, if she ain't come through. If she went, man, listen, bro. If we wasn't going to town, if she wasn't going to town, she wasn't getting down. If she wasn't getting down, we wasn't going to town. That's period. You know what I'm saying? She got to get down. She want to go out in the town. And the thing is, it's got to be enjoyable. It's a reward, man. Everything you give a woman is a reward. That's why you can't leave with your wallet, because you ain't got no reason to pay her nothing. You know what I'm saying? You reward a woman for her efforts, for her energy. And if she don't give you what she needs to be giving you, man, you don't even give her no positive conversation. You understand what I'm saying? Women are in a situation where these beta male simp manginas have them entitled to things. You know what I'm saying? Man, you can have a wonderful interaction with women, a wonderful interaction with beautiful women where you enjoy their company, you enjoy the time with them, but you gotta be in a situation from a position of power, man. Once you allow her to take the power, and the most powerful position for a woman is to be taken care of financially by a man that she don't give no positive energy. You can't bounce back from that. If you lead with your wallet, you never can bounce back from it. You can't stop leading with your wallet. You see what I'm saying? And if you lead with your wallet, you're chasing. And like the homie Lawrence D. Adams says, man, this is some of the coldest game, but it's so simple that men overlook it every day. You can't lead a woman if you chasing her. So what's the purpose in leading with your wallet? You might not still get no sex. You know what I'm saying? A lot of time men who lead with their wallet don't get sex. Then you ain't ever going to be able to flip that around and take power from the situation, because if you lead with your wallet, the woman view you as a trick. You know what I'm saying? See, this is the problem with men. Women don't use terms like trick when they talk. So a man that's taking her on a date, she ain't going to use terms like trick. But that's what it is. From a man's perspective, you're a trick. And she sees you as a trick. Even though her wording may not be that, she will never develop the level of respect for you that you need to be able to take control in a situation if you lead with your wallet, number one. Number two, if you're willing to do any and everything for sex. Number three, if you willingly overlook or overvalue her flaws, if you willingly overvalue her positive attributes to make up for her flaws. Number four, if you willingly accept shit you know you don't like just to have a woman around. Number five, if you believe you can change a woman who's content with who she is. And number six, if you translate what she was in the past relationship to what she'll be with you, she views you as a weak man. Shit, nigga, I view you as a weak man. You should view yourself as a weak man. Elzu Knowledge, Jamal Abir Mahir. C Doug, what up, homie? G Cypher Divine, what up? I see you in the building, homie. The Iron Mike. Homie Nico in the building. So I say these things, man, to say this. You cannot lead from the back. You simply cannot. Number 7 here, man, is, and this is one that many men, but you'll be surprised how many beta male simp man John throwing their cape and try to do this shit right here, man. Believing you can mend a broken-hearted woman. Man, let me tell you something. A woman who's broken-hearted, man, she's scarred forever. She don't never get over that, bro. Ever. Listen to what I'm telling you, homie. You ain't listening. She never gets over that. And the thing is, any man who has such control of her emotions that he was able to make her feel, because let's be honest, brokenhearted is not a reality thing. Brokenhearted doesn't come from being in a relationship. Brokenhearted come from, let's say if you've been with somebody 50 years and you really love your woman and she dies. That I can see, that's a broken heart. But someone leaving you intentionally, like, that doesn't break a woman's heart. But that's what they call it. What it is, it's emotional turmoil. It's an emotional scar, an emotional wound that she never gets over. So any man who had her locked in so much that he, when they left her, or whatever he did, or whatever he said, or whatever happened, left her feeling like she was heartbroken, which is really code word for emotionally distraught, emotional destruction. She never recovers from that. So whatever depth of love she had for that man, or whatever depth of emotional attachment she had for him, that shit never dies. It just feels different to her now. It never dies. So how can you mend some shit that you can't even access? You'll never get that deep. Let me tell you something about a woman. If she gets that deep with one man, she'll never get that deep with another man. The second time she's in a situation like that and it ends and it makes her feel the same way, she'll never get that deep again. By the time she's gone through 3 relationships and they all left her feeling the same way at the end, she is no more good to try to be in that type of interaction with. But men go in every day. And they say things like this. Man, I've been talking to chicks, man. They be telling me what some beta males saying to them, man. You'll be surprised what these dudes be saying. They be like, I know you like that. You ain't got to be angry, baby. Don't let one man. This is 3 of the favorite thing that men like to say to women. Beta males like to say to women. Don't let one man ruin it for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Whatever he did to you, let me fix that for you. Let me show you how a real man's supposed to treat you. That's the type of shit they be saying, man. Nigga, and listen to this, bro. This is the reality of it. Why in the hell do I want to go fix some damage that another man did? You know what I'm saying? It's like me just walking up to a motherfucker who had a car wreck and say, don't worry about it. Don't call your insurance company. I'll take your car to the body shop and get it fixed myself. And I ain't got nothing to do with the damn wreck. I don't even know the people. It's the same principle. What do I look like trying to go be the cleanup man and clean up a mess left by another man? You know what I'm saying? Doing that is the equivalent of being stepdad, man. It's the same principle. And let me tell you something, man. Truthfully, I'm not here to diss the stepdad. You know what I'm saying? Stepdad is very necessary in some components of black existence in America. He's very necessary because real dad is not around. So he does a wonderful job of being a fill-in dad. He does that well. You know what I'm saying? If you're stepdad, hey man, they need to t-shirt, stepdads rock. You know what I'm saying? There's certain shit that they're needed in certain environments. But ain't no man that's willing to jump in and try to mend some shit. You don't even know the depths of the shit. You just want to go in, and let me tell you what you're gonna do. If you see a woman and she's in that situation and you want to mend her broken heart, all you're telling her is, number 1, I'm going to leave with my wallet. I'll pay whatever it takes. I'll pay what I weigh or I'll pay what you say. Number 2, you'll do anything for her sex. And the thing is, you don't even want no pleasure. You just want to please her. Number 3, you'll willingly overvalue her positive attributes to make up for these emotional flaws that we're talking about here from her having her damn heart broken, as she calls it. Number 4, you'll accept shit you know you don't like just to have that woman, just so you can fix and mend her broken heart. Number 5, you believe you can change a woman who's content with being who she is. So in your mind, you truly believe you can change this woman. You can make her forget about the pain. No, the fuck you can't. Women are emotional. They never forget about things like that, homie. And number 6, you can translate what she was in the past relationship to what she'll be to you. Let me tell you something. When a woman feels like she's been an amazing woman to a man and it ends in a way that causes her emotional pain, she will never be that type of woman to another man. I say again, this is how women function. Once she tries something enough times, now she ain't gonna do it one time, but once she tries it enough times and it actually blows up in her face that last time and causes her emotional pain, anything that causes her emotional pain, she will never be the same. And if she would never be the same with that man, how in the hell you think she gonna ever revert back and give you what she gave him? Because women don't like to feel dumb. You know what I'm saying? They don't like to feel dumb. They don't like to feel played. So once that first situation goes down, she gonna do everything in her damn power to make sure that that type of thing never happens again. And what that means is she's not going down that path with you. She's not going to be that level of woman to you. She's not going to give you that type of quality. You understand what I'm saying? So you can hang that up, homie. So you cannot mend a broken heart, Mr. Captain Saver. Don't save her. And like I said, man, another thing about whining and dining to get sex. Women feel like it's their right to be wined and dined. When you wine and dine her, she doesn't even equate that to sex. She equates that to you getting to know her. You know what I'm saying? You have to spend money on, if you're a dater, you got to spend money on chicks to get to know them. What in the hell is so great about knowing her that I'm going to pay money for it? You see what I'm saying? You got to talk to her on the phone and phone conversations, and then you got to take her out on a date to prove that you are worthy of knowing her. And then on the date, guess what you got to do? You got to entertain her ass. See what I'm saying? Man, let me tell you something. I'm not finna go on no date with no woman unless she understands that entertaining me, she's the court gesture. I'm the fucking king. I just sit on my throne and watch her like pour spaghetti noodles on her face and sit on whoopee cushions and shit and juggle bottles and let one fall on her head or some shit. She gotta entertain me, man. That's the thing. See what I'm saying? That's crazy, man. I don't even understand the logic in this whole dating game, man. And women love it. They love the dating game because it's geared toward them. The dating game centers around female pleasure. It centers around female validation. It centers around men's need to be validated by women. So when you take a woman out on a date and she enjoys herself, she caps that shit with a good night kiss. A good night kiss. Nigga, a kiss. A kiss. Your ass feel rewarded by a good night. Hold up, bro. Let's talk about this. You feel rewarded. You're a grown ass man, been kissing women your whole damn life. And you take a woman on a date and you feel rewarded by a good night kiss. Nigga, unless it's just a little smack, if it's a kiss, that shit ain't supposed to be good night. That's supposed to be good morning in the morning when we wake up. You see what I'm saying? The whole game has been twisted around. So women take a foreplay maneuver, because for me, that's foreplay. I'm not just going to be sitting up kissing no bro. That's a foreplay maneuver, man. She takes a foreplay maneuver, a foreplay step, and turns it into something to send your ass home, and you feel great, and you call your homies and tell them, yeah, man, I got a good night kiss tonight. Man, you're a sucker. You're a beta male, something, man, Johnny, and you need to be in the alpha. Man, if you know anybody like this, man, tell them the doors of the AlphaSphere are open. Tell them to come to this environment where men offer their healing services to those men who have been trashed by the matriarchy, who have been told that they are not supposed to be men, who have been told that doing anything that doesn't cater to feminine egos is toxic masculinity. Send them this way, man. Let's help these men out. No doubt. GCLA, good point. I got a video up, man. Y'all go check it out, man. It's called Dating is Feminism's Greatest Accomplishment. Y'all check that out, man, where I break down my points about dating, my outlook on dating, and how it is something that empowers women. Walter Payton is in the building. What up, Juice? Now, another thing is this, man. When you make excuses, Alpha Kingdom, I appreciate the super chat, bro. Obviously, you earned a date. BoA, mob brethren. Mob brethren in the building. Y'all be looking forward to the mob, MOB brethren, man. Y'all be looking forward to that. The homie Alpha Kingdom is in the building. Salute. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be looking forward to that, man. It's going to be top notch. MOB brethren, man. Real talk. Mo Hall, what's good, bro? King Shoot, I see you in the building. All right, Vark, what up? The homie Alpha, man, I appreciate $10 super chat, man. Now, when we talk about another thing about this whole dating thing, man. If I see you on a date with a woman, man, like, I want to see you being touchy-feely, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is the purpose in getting dressed and going out somewhere, man, and you got to be sitting there like a damn bump on a log, man? Let me tell you something. A date is supposed to, for sure, lead to a good night, man. You know, I ain't talking about a good night kiss, nigga. I'm talking about a good night that ends in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Waking up feeling rejuvenated. You know what I'm saying? Because you had some time to wrestle in your castle. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, man. If that's not the result of you being out in public with a woman somewhere, man, you wasting your damn time. You know what I'm saying? I got better shit to do than be out trying to entertain a woman on a date. Just to be honest with you. Listen, if you value that, go ahead and do it. I'm saying me as a man, as a red pill man, as an alpha man, I have better things to do than to spend a Friday or a Saturday out with some chick trying to win her over. And then all I'm going to get in the end is some sex that I probably could have got if I didn't even take that whole dating route. I'm sure I could have gotten if I didn't even take that whole dating, leading with my wallet, validating her perspective, man. That path. I'm telling you, man, it's crazy out here. You make it double hard for yourself when you lead with your wallet. And you go into all that whining and dining and all that right there, man. You meet a chick, man. And you got to talk her into the date first. Nigga, I'm not finna beg no bitch to go on no date with me. Hell, I look like. See, this is the problem, man. The problem is, this is what happens when women don't choose you. When women don't choose you, the game is different. It's just the bottom line. When women don't choose you and you approach them, you have to play the game by their rules. And I don't play no games by women rules. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, if I was playing basketball with a group of women, I'd change the rules. Double dribbles, travels, everything count. Football, I could just run into one of y'all. All that counts. There ain't no rules in here. You know what I'm saying? Except for him in the balls. You hit me in the balls, everybody, I win the game. Y'all forfeit. I just set the rules. That's how you're supposed to live your life. You don't play games and you don't deal in situations where women make the rules, man. When they make rules that make it easy as hell for them and tough as shit for you. If there are 10 steps and they get a chance to make the rules, your ass gonna do 9 of them and they gonna do the one. And you know what their one gonna be? Showing up. Got to goddamn, convince her that I'm worthy of her time on the weekends. Man, let me tell you something. Shh, man, boy. Let me get off that, man. I'll stay on that dating topic for a minute. Another thing is this, man. Men make excuses for women's disrespect or other negative behavior. Man, damn, man, why your girl talk to you like that? Man, she had a hard life, man. Her dad was mean to her and blah, blah, blah. So what, nigga? You mean tell me because her dad was mean to her, she get to talk to you like you a sucker? You know what I'm saying? Man, why your girl changed the locks on you, man? Well, when she was, she told me she would, man. Nigga, why did she tell you she would? You know what I'm saying? Why are these type of things going on? Well, she was honest about it, man. She told me she would do it. Come on, man. Come on. Man, your girl left you, man? What happened, man? Yeah, she found out about my side chick, man. Damn, she left? How long she been gone, man? About 4 months now. Damn, bro. She left. Well, I can understand why she left, man. If she did that to me, I would have left too. Yeah, you would have left. You a man. She ain't. Penetrating something for you is different from being penetrated for her. So I'm telling you, man, these boys out here wilding out, man. No doubt, Mr. Johnson, that's exactly how they do it. And say, man, this is the thing, man. And this is real, brothers. If you find yourself, if you can look at your life now and tell yourself that, that women are giving you shit tests right now. If you're getting those tests now, you got an entire overhaul to do in your life, man. You need to get rid of every woman in your life that's giving you tests. And if one of them is, all of them probably are. Man, you got to get rid of all of them. And just focus on yourself. This is the thing. I tell men all the time, if you want to focus on yourself, you got to let women go. You can't focus on yourself at the same time you're pursuing women. At the same time you're dealing with women on an interpersonal level. You have to separate yourself from them because they are energy vampires, even when they don't try to be. You understand? They're energy vampires. That's just what they are. You understand? That's why they're all into chakras and all that. Man, they love. That's what they're about, bro. You know what I'm saying? They're in it. They sap your damn energy. You know what I'm saying? They're parasitic, man. You know what I'm saying? They're emotionally parasitic, and they'll rile up that emotional energy and then drain you of it. See, a woman can't come to me and drain my energy right now. You know what I'm saying? She can't drain my energy. But if she puts me into an emotional headspace because I'm trying to deal with her in an emotional situation, then yes, it's going to soften my entry points. And yes, she may be able to do that at that point. But I don't have no plans on doing that shit at all, homies. None. Believe me. The spook that sat by the door is in the building, man. Homie say just put a chick on ice for cutting me off. Man, you know what, bro? I put a chick on ice so quick for that, cutting me off while I'm talking. Whew. A quick ice. Quick ice. Rodolfo Salinas was good, bro. So you can't make excuses for her negative energy, man, or her disrespect. Come on, man. Ain't no excuse for that. The only excuse for her to disrespect your ass is if she don't respect you, homie. Ain't no other excuse for disrespect. That's it. You know what I'm saying? You can't really, as a man, sit up and say you believe you should be disrespected. You just can't. Life of Alpha Astrology. I appreciate the $10 super chat, bro. Homie said, keep preaching the truth of life, big brother. Salute. Alpha's up. Mr. LOA. No doubt, brother. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Hell of a name, too, man. Life of Alpha Astrology. No doubt, Lawrence D, what you walk away from, determine what you walk into, man. That's real talk. That's real talk. Man, you got to be able to walk away from anything that brings negative energy to your life. And you can't wait to a certain... See, let me tell you the difference between... What's supposed to be the difference between us and women. Women can be in a situation that give them negative energy, and they'll stay there, and they'll try to fix it, and it'll get worse, and they'll stay there. And they'll be in a situation for 3 years and they'll think about the first 3 months when shit was gravy. Then when they fell all the way in, they'll think about the first 90 days when shit was gravy without thinking about the fact that it's been damn near 3 years since shit was gravy like that. You know what I'm saying? It's been 2 years, 9 months since shit was gravy like that. But they ain't thinking about that. They're just thinking about getting it back to where it was. And all she has to have is glimpses of what you were in the beginning, and she'll stick around longer like a man. Shit, nigga, you look up, it be 10 years. She's still there, and all you gotta do is feed her a bone every now and then, give her a morsel every now and then. As a man, your ass can't do that. The moment you realize that something is a negative energy drain on you, you got to dip, man. You got to leave it alone at that particular point. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be your job. Man, you got to have a 30-day exit plan for anything that brings you negative energy like that. You have to, no longer than 30 days is what I mean. I don't mean you just slow roll it out, but no longer than 30 days. Man, you got to get the hell on from a situation that drains you like that. As a man, you do. You know what I'm saying? Man, we don't bounce back from emotional drain because we weren't supposed to be in that headspace anyway. That's why that's another reason men kill themselves after divorce much, much, much more than women. Shit, women barely do it. But 10 men every day kill themselves after divorce, man, because we can't recover from that type of emotional investment. This is the thing about emotional investment into a woman. When she leaves, she take all of those fucking emotions with her, so you don't get them back. That's why they move on. They double up on emotions. They got theirs, they got yours, and so they move on while you sitting there distraught, man, can't even pull yourself off the couch to get your life back together. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, man, this is real talk right here. Kobe Bryant, that's real, man. 10 men a day. Now, this is one of the major things. This is one of the major things. Rewarding her bad behavior under the guise of winning her over, or even worse, showing her that you'll love her regardless. When you reward a woman's bad behavior, you are telling her this shit that you're doing that I know is bad and you know is bad is okay with me. If you don't give a woman incentive to improve, she will not. I say again, if you don't give a woman incentive to improve, she will not. Simply put. So if you're rewarding her bad behavior, I don't care what she's been through. Hey man, whatever she's been through, so the hell what? We all been through things. Every man in here has been through something. Some of us worse things than others, some of us for longer periods of time than others. But every man in here has been through his own things. And that's the reality of it. Every man has been through something. Hell, some of us are going through our shit now. You know what I'm saying? Some of us are going through our things now. But what this is for us is growth. It's growth for us. And it's growth for her too. But they always want to seek a sympathetic ear. Hey man, listen, a woman would take your sympathy whether she wants it initially or not. She's never going to turn down no sympathy. And that's the reality of it. She will not turn down that damn sympathy. She loves it. She needs it. It validates her. It lets her know that you care about shit that ain't got nothing to do with you. It lets her know that you sympathize about. Man, boy, let me tell you something. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let me tell you something. If a woman tell you how bad another man treated her, first of all, your ass ain't supposed to be listening to another woman tell you. To a woman tell you what some other man did to her in a relationship. That ain't even supposed to come out your mouth, ever. You're never supposed to open your mouth and tell a woman anything about what another man did to her in a relationship because you frankly don't give a damn. It ain't your business. See what I'm saying? It ain't got nothing to do with you at all. But when she does, you can't sympathize with that shit. You can't tell her, oh baby, it's gonna be all right. He ain't know what he had. You're a good woman. Man, you can't have no sympathy for that. You can't let her. Man, I wish you would let a woman cry on your shoulder about the last nigga she was with. You know these boys out here doing that, man. These boys out here doing that. They out there letting women cry on their shoulder about what they went through with the last dude. Come on, man. That's crazy as hell to me, man. And you simp that tell my man she been through a lot, bro. She been through a lot. Last dude she with, man, just put hands on her and blah, blah, blah. And but did she put hands on him too? Or did she just cower in the corner? See, I'm telling you, man, it's crazy, man. It's crazy out here. So rewarding her bad behavior under the guise of winning her over or showing her that you'll love her regardless. Let's talk about this love her regardless thing. If you love her regardless, that means she have a baby by another nigga and tell you it's yours, and then 3 years later you find out it ain't yours. You stay with her and keep taking care of the baby. That's what that mean. That's what loving her regardless mean. You know what I'm saying? Having her set you up to get robbed, and then but you end up not getting robbed, but you do end up getting shot or end up getting stabbed, and then you find out she the one set it up, but you love her, so you're gonna stay with her. That's crazy to me, man. That's crazy. I don't understand it, man. And the last thing on this particular list, man, is let's do a quick recap right quick, man. If you're just coming in, you late as hell, but I appreciate you for showing up anyway. We are talking about 10 ways you're being beta with your woman. And of course, I'm your host with the most, Dr. BoA, aka Book of Alpha Enemy. Welcome to the AlphaSphere. Top 10 ways you're being beta with your woman. Number 1, you lead with your wallet, meaning you're a paymaster. You know what I'm saying? You see a woman, you assess her, you figure out how much she's worth, and that's how much you're willing to trick off. Number 2, you'll do anything just to get sex from a woman. Don't matter what, you'll jump through hoops. Yo, you remember Puffy had a show called A Band. Diddy had a show called A Band way back in the day. And he made them do tasks, to see who was going to get signed, like a competition. And he made them walk all the way to, I think they walk all the way to Queens or somewhere to get them some cheesecake, man, and bring it back to the studio. So that's the type of thing that you'll do just to get sex. You'll go wherever she wants you to go. Jag Canonizito, what's good, bro? Now, number 3, you willingly overvalue her positive attributes to make up for her flaws. You understand what I'm saying? If she's big, you just say, well, she's just big bone, man, and running her family, or she got thyroid problem, or she had a situation going on in her life. She did a bunch of stress eating, man, and you just make up excuses for it. That's what that is. You willingly overlook her you willingly overvalue her positive attributes to make up for her flaws. Damn, can't get it out. Yeah, they walked to Brooklyn. That's right. Number 4, you accept shit you don't like just to have the woman by your side. You know what I'm saying? Like, you accept it. She talk too much, don't listen, don't know when to shut up. None of that. But you accept that because other than her disrespecting you, that's damn near oxymoron. Other than her disrespecting you, you like having her around. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Number 5, you believe you can change a woman who's content with who she is. You simply can't. Number 6, you translate what she was in the past relationship to what she'll be to you. She won't. Number 7, believing you can mend a broken-hearted woman. Okay, go ahead and try it. Number 8, whining and dining her just to get sex. I'm talking whining and dining, taking on trips, doing all type of things, man, just to get sex, man. T3000, what up, homie? Number 9, making excuses for her disrespect or other negative energy. Number 10, rewarding her bad behavior under the guise of winning her over or showing her that you'll love her regardless. And number 11, the bonus. I always throw in a couple of extras, 1 or 2 extras. Number 11, the bonus one here, man. The number 11, this actually is number 1. I know I counted them backwards. The number one way that you're being beta with your woman. GCLA, I appreciate your $20 super chat, home. I appreciate it. You're not giving her rules and boundaries and regulations to adhere to because quote, she's an adult and who can think for herself and doesn't want to be controlled by a man. That's why your ass ain't giving her no rules and regulations. That's why she wilding out so bad. That's why she running all over you. That's why she leaving and you don't know where she at. That's why she coming in all time of morning. That's why she putting you on sexual punishment. That's why she putting you on the sofa. That's why she going to sleep in the other room. That's why she don't want you touching her. That's how come she don't want you calling her. That's how come she don't want you texting her. Because you're a beta male simp mangina. You got to give her rules and regulations to live by. You got to give her rules and regulations to live by. And if you don't, She gonna run ramshot over your ass, man. I'm telling you. If you don't get her rules and regulations to live by, man, she's going to run over your ass, man. That's just the bottom line. And then you can do about it. She's gonna run over you, bro. I see it all the time. I see too many things. I see men being run over, and the crazy shit is they don't even know they're being run over, man. They don't even know they're being run over, man. They feel like they're being a good man. They feel like if they're a woman, listen, bro, they feel like happy wife, happy life. And if you're living the happy life, happy wife, happy life mantra, if that's your life, if that defines your life, man, you are living in such a beta male situation, homie. Yo, let me get this dude out of here, man. You're on the wrong channel, homie. We gotta get that boy out of here. That's one good thing about having moderators, man. One good thing about having moderators. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Cause that one right there, man. That one slid right by me, man. Stop validate. Yeah. I'm gonna check that out, man. As soon as I leave here, bad boy. As soon as I wrap this up, man, I'm gonna go check that out. I appreciate it, bro. So when you don't give her rules and regulations, man, she lives like a single woman. Like, she's your woman. She's in your life. You're treating her like your woman, but she still lives like a single woman because you don't give her rules and regulations to live by. You understand? And a lot of men are afraid to give their woman rules and regulations, not because of they're afraid for themselves. They're afraid for her because she's gonna have to deal with the backflash, the back flack, or the blow up around her doing what you tell her to do, about her having rules and regulations to live by. But if your woman is more concerned about what other people think than what she is about how you feel toward her, what you think of her, then you need to cut her loose anyway. Because the bottom line is, the only way you're going to ever have a woman on your team that deserves to be there is if you give her rules and regulations to follow and you enforce them. And the bottom line is, men feel like she's an adult and she could think for herself. Yes, she could think for herself, and she doesn't want to be controlled. And she knows what she wants. Yes, she knows what she wants, but she don't know what she needs. And if she's gonna be on your team, she got to get what she needs too. That disrespectful shit, man. But boy, let me tell you something. I'm telling you, and this is real talk. Real talk. I told you guys this a month ago. Man, listen. I was talking to my son, mom. She ain't like what I was saying. Hung up the phone in my face. Man, she been blocked for a month. You know what I'm saying? Like, she gonna be blocked all the way to the summer at least. She might go block the whole 2019. You know what I'm saying? If she want to talk to me, man, she can talk to me through my son, man, or she can shoot me an email. But my phone is off limits. When you hang up in my face on my phone, that means you don't value my fucking voice. And if you don't value my voice, your ass won't hear it. You understand what I'm saying? That's king shit. You see what I'm saying? That's prize shit right there. You know why? Because I'm the prize. Hearing my voice, being able to hear my voice for any woman that I'm not involved with. For a woman I'm involved with, yes. For a woman that's on my team, rather, yes, she can expect to hear my voice. She can expect that. It becomes something that she appreciates, but it becomes something she enjoys more than she loves it because she gets to hear it. She feels like it's her voice. She feels like it belongs to her. Even when I'm disciplining her, she feels like it belongs to her. This is her daddy disciplining her. She cool with that. But for a chick I ain't involved with intimately, I don't give a damn how else I'm involved with, unless we getting money together. You know what I'm saying? And if we getting money together, we're probably gonna communicate via email, even though text is possible. But if I ain't involved with your ass intimately, I don't give a damn who you are. You blessed to be able to talk to me, because I don't really want to talk to you in the first place. You understand what I'm saying? So, and that's the thing, man. Like, man, I don't play those games, man. I ain't playing those games. So today, I know she had to call me today because my son texted me. Well, my son hit me up and said, Dad, can you send me a copy of my insurance card? Because I pay for his medical expenses. So I keep it saved in my phone anyway. So I just shot it to him, and But I know that she had tried to either text me or call me first. You know what I'm saying? You know why? Because she forgot. She ain't know. She thought after all this time that her punishment was gonna be over. No, it's gonna be over when I feel like it's been done enough. You understand what I'm saying? And the crazy thing is, you don't do this because the woman cares. What if she don't care? It don't matter. You don't do it because she cares. You don't do it for her. You do it for you. You do it to show yourself you the prize. The problem is you can't do vindictive shit to try to get back at women. None of these things that you do are to get back at a woman or to make her feel some kind of way. That shit is to show yourself that you value yourself as the prize. And that's what that move was. That was me valuing myself as the prize, man. And that's the reality of it, man. So, these are simply things, man, that we as men cannot allow to take place in our lives. Again, I'm your host with the most, Dr. BoA, aka Book About for Running Me. This has been the High Altitude Show. I appreciate all you men for joining me. Let me get over here in the chat, man, and see what y'all talking about over here. Let's address some of these things right quick before we get out of here, man. I think what I'll start doing, man, is spend the last 10 minutes of each chat, man, just going in of each stream, just going in the chat, man, see what y'all talking about, man. To my patrons, man, I know I've been kind of off the ball a little bit, man. I've been having some some things going on, man, with a new business proposition, man. So y'all bear with me, man. I'm gonna spend all day tomorrow, man, just banging out Patreon content. So you should get about 6 uploads on Patreon tomorrow, man. So y'all just bear with me. King Sammy said one of my women tried to talk about a celebrity crush with me. I told her that I don't appreciate that kind of talk. So next time she does that, I'll put on ice. She kept apologizing thereafter. Yeah, I mean that's one way to handle it. You know what I'm saying? I'm to the point now, man, where I would just put on ice. I would have put on ice, and then when I took off ice, then she would have found out what happened. I want to put on a long ice. I would put on about 2 or 3 day ice. I wouldn't went a week for that, but I go 2 or 3 days. You know what I'm saying? Because this is what you have to do. You have to always make a woman feel like she's not as smart as she thinks she is. But you can't just say, you're a dummy, you're a dummy. That ain't how you do it. You got to make a woman feel like she's not as smart as she thinks she is by telling her, like with that celebrity crush thing, I would have put on ice for about 2 days, man. I said, I just expected more from you. I thought a woman, that was, a woman that professes to be, the caliber woman you profess to be would know better than to discuss a celebrity crush with a man. Like a man like me, there's some beta males you can discuss it with, but a man like me, I don't even understand why you would feel that way. That was cool. So it shocked me more than anything because I expected more from you. I thought you were on a higher level than that. Bam, automatically she starts to reel herself back and say, damn, wait a minute. Well, let me start thinking before I talk. Let me make sure that, that now she understands your expectation and she wants to live up to it. So automatically she changes her effort. So, it's just one of those things, man, where, you learn as you go, but checking her about it. The number one thing is check her about it. Check her about it. Check her about it. It ain't even about the ice, but you gotta check her about everything. Putting on ice comes later. You know what I'm saying? You'll learn how to, once you start putting on ice, it becomes addictive, man. I ain't gonna lie, I'm addicted to it. And that's real talk, man. I'm addicted to it because you know what? They all come back so humble. You know what I'm saying? You put a chick on ice, man, and she comes back so humble. You know what I'm saying? She understands now that you just want what's man. Listen, I just took a chick off ice recently, and when she came off ice, man, she's like, well, I just, I understand now. This is, I know what you want. I know who you are. I know these things, and I just don't want to have anything bad happen between us. I don't want to have any negative energy. I don't want to bring you any negative energy because I don't want you to snap on me and put me on ice. I don't want you to do that. I want you to. I want to do everything that you say. I want to please you. That's the type of shit that you have to. And she ain't gonna listen, bro. Man, this is real talk. A woman ain't gonna be on that 24 hours, 7 days a week. I don't give a fuck who she is. No woman, nowhere is gonna be on that submissive Miss Goody two shoes shit 7 days a week. At fucking 365 days a year. She's simply not. She's going to have those days where she's not on that. And you have to understand that no matter what happens, you got to keep your foot on her neck. You gotta keep, man. You gotta keep her nose to the grindstone, because the very moment she feels like you become lax, it's over, man. She'll capitalize on that. So let me see what else over in here, man. Yeah, Kobe Bryant. That's a good point, man. That is why so many women get degrees in psychology. I got a new science, man, that I'm working on, man. A new human study, man, that I'm working on, man. I'm trying to, write up a presentation, man, to get the APA to approve it as an actual, um, I guess I guess a mental health science. I guess that's probably where they're gonna group it. Even though I'm trying to find another grouping to put it. Philosophy, I could slim chance fit it in there, but it's probably gonna be fitted in behavioral health. But it's a new science, man, and I want to try to, see what's up with that, because there's a big difference. But yeah, that's true, man. They go into that, man, because they're all with that emotional stuff, man. They want to understand how it works, man. Jed, no doubt, psychological discipline is key. Deron Green said, "A woman is like a child. She only gonna do as much as you allow her to do." Real talk, man. She's only gonna allow what you allow her to do. Kobe Bryant said, trying to tell my cousin who's in the same situation with their baby mama, she disrespectful. I'm trying to tell him, but he blind. Yeah, man, they be blind. Them boys have blinders on, man. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy how, men will be in a situation. Nah, Jay, I ain't buying new. That's what is it, man? I think it's a old. Hell, I don't. It was. Oh, nah, that's '01, man. I bought it wrecked. You know what I'm saying? It was wrecked at first, so like it was wrecked pretty bad. Like this whole front right side, man. This quarter, the door, the bumper, like everything on that, man. It was been up, man, but it had such low miles on it. Like a old dude had it, man. Like an old dude who shouldn't have been driving anyway. You know what I'm saying? When I got it, man, that boy had, I think it had like 42,000 on it. No, it had 32,000 on it. It had 32,000 on it when I got it, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's 2018. That boy had 32,000 miles on it, man. He was literally driving that boy to church on Sundays, man. Literally driving it to church on Sundays. You know what I'm saying? Nowhere else. He was literally jumping clean, driving his car to church on Sunday. So, but you know how it is, man. So it's still great. And then like shit, man, what I paid for when I saw it, man, I was like, man, I'm gonna go ahead and get it. So anyway, man, I appreciate everybody coming through, man. It's been real, man. You know what I'm saying? It's been real in the field. I appreciate everybody coming through, man, supporting the AlphaSphere, man. And you know what I'm saying? It's always, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all come through, support the home of Dr. BoA, man. I got big things planned for the channel, man. So y'all just keep riding with me, man. You know what I'm saying? So avoid the haters, avoid the fakers, avoid the betas. And it's always alphas up, betas down. Homies. Peace.